Your expectations yesterday and then the end result, how different were they?
Not far off. Unless you've been under a rock, you didn't need to know that Tim Tebow could run. I didn't need to see the 60 to understand that Tebow could move for a man his size. I didn't need to see the 430-foot tape measure shots he hit during BP to know that he was strong. I didn't need to see that. What I did want to see is how well he was able to use his feet and get himself in position in the outfield. Was he able to track a ball? Did he know how to take a correct angle? Could he get behind a ball? Could he pivot his hips? Could he play through a ball and make a strong throw? And the answer to that was no. The throws were on a 20 to 80 scale, in my opinion, the arm strength's at a 40, just below average when you factor in the ability to get to a bag accurately. That was a struggle for him. At one point in time, he fell in the outfield on the warning track, and I was taken aback by that when you consider the footwork required to play the position of quarterback, whether it be at the collegiate level or the NFL. But then you have to remind yourself that Tim Tebow was not the prototypical quarterback at the collegiate level or the NFL level. This is a man who, for lack of a better term, out-muscled the game for the most part of his career. Thing about baseball, Dan, you can't out-muscle this game. It doesn't care how big you are, how strong you are, how tall you are, how fast you are. If you can't apply any of those skills to the skill set required to achieve success in the game of baseball, you're done. You don't even get to start.
What kind of pitches would you throw him?
Well, it all depends on what side of the Tebow camp I was on. If I was receiving
no. You're facing him. You're actually facing. After he hit fastballs, but if you were actually facing him, what would Dallas Braden throw?
If I face Tim Tebow, he's going to get my 85 to 87 two-seamer running in on the hands, probably somewhere in the upper echelon of the strike zone. And then he's going to get the sliders down and away because he hasn't seen one since he's 16, and he's not going to have a chance to get to it. That's just going to be that's just the truth. That's the nuts and bolts of the situation. You run him in, you put him in that proverbial rocking chair, hard in, soft away, you throw a wrinkle on him. Thanks for coming out.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.